welcome. I am so excited to be here live with you. I actually haven't done an Instagram live in a while. And this is a fun and exciting little episode, if you will, because I'm making a really special announcement about my new book. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's called Networking Mastery, the guide to building connection capital for major impact, influence, and income in business and in life. And I actually just recently went live with it, launched it, and it is really exciting. When we went live with it on Amazon, it hit multiple top releases or top release in multiple categories, and really exciting. And the people that are grabbing their own copies, they are loving it. They're leaving incredible reviews. So I actually want to encourage you, jump over to Amazon right now, grab your copy of Networking Mastery. You can just search for my name, Charity Majors. But I want to talk a little bit about this whole concept of what's called networking and connection capital. And this is actually a big shift of what we want to do within the networking world. Now, I don't know about you, but when I first got into networking, this was over 10 years ago. I was actually in the health and wellness industry, and it just kind of seemed like these boring beige conference rooms with people that were giving these bad elevator pitches and just like, here's my business card, and I'm like, I don't really want to refer anybody to that guy. And I don't know about you, but it just seemed like networking. I love the idea and the concept of networking, but how it was done just did not jive with me. I don't know about you, but anybody else, if you give me this like digital hand, give me some hearts if you're watching live, or let me know that you are with me. And so just throughout my journey in entrepreneurship, I actually always leaned towards creating businesses that were founded on community. And this is actually one of my superpowers, one of the gifts that I've been given, which is really fun. If you've ever taken Gallup Strengths Finders, my top strength is what's called connectedness. And so that means I'm actually really great at connecting with people, at creating connections, connecting the dots, connecting people to people, connecting people to resources, being just really heart-centered and connected myself. And I love this quote and this concept of when we do with intention what we have done by intuition, we will achieve acceleration. Graham Cook says this. I'm going to say this again. When we do with intention what we have done by intuition, we will achieve acceleration. So what does that mean? All those big words put together in this really fancy way of saying it, it actually means that, when you do something intuitively, when you have a gift, and you put intention behind it, so you do it intentionally, you're going to achieve acceleration. And so for me, the gift that I had of connection, of creating connections, of cultivating community, and even in a lot of different instances for me, I'm a natural born leader. And so it was not only just creating community, but also leading community. When I actually created a business based off of this, we hit incredible acceleration. And what we found was that when people would come into our networking events, and I get it, like, trust me when I get it, I used to do it really wrong as well, just kind of rookie mistakes of what you think networking events are going to look like of, okay, I'm just going to come in and I'm going to take from the group, and here's my business card. You should just do business with me because I'm the most amazing thing. I'm just going to verbal vomit all of this stuff all over you. And you should just I have the best business ever. And you don't really know how to introduce yourself and all of this stuff that we typically see in the networking world. Well, we found that we actually had to teach and train people what it looked like to make better connections and to have better conversations. You guys, I literally have proprietary what's called connection cards that all of our leaders and directors now facilitate with, because we realize there's such a gap in what it looks like to actually have better conversations, to create better connections, and to create what's called connection capital. So what that means is you actually nurture relationships and connections for the long haul, so that eventually when you do need a connection withdrawal, then that person is so happy to serve, so happy to help, because you have actually nurtured, you have supported, you have given them different resources or connections or whatever it looks like in your account for your building your connection capital account. And they're so happy to like return the favor, right? And so in this journey of having this company, Business and Bubbly, based off of connection, based off of networking, we found that so many times people had just either old understanding of networking and old, just poor connection practices. And so we are literally on a mission, not just now within our own communities, but you guys, to get this message out in a much bigger way, because in this digital age where, yes, it's amazing that I can do an Instagram live. It's amazing that you might be hearing this on a podcast. It's amazing that maybe we are, connecting in the DMs. It's amazing, now that all the AI stuff and whatever, and maybe you think that I'm a robot talking to you here on Instagram, or maybe you're not sure, which PS, it actually is me, like no robot here. But in this digital age, we're actually more disconnected in a human, on a heart-to-heart, soul-to-soul, belly-to-belly, like connection community level than what we've ever been in history. Now, are we really, really connected digitally? Absolutely. But that's not what we're finding. Is it doesn't actually fulfill the deep need that our soul has to be in community. And in this digital age, we are taking the concept of networking, we're bringing it up to speed in this digital age, and we're actually teaching people what it looks like to create healthy connection, to be high-level networkers, to be the tide that raises all ships, to create win-win collaborations. And that's what this book is all about. And I even go over one of my favorite concepts, which you're going to love this. So if you've ever been to a networking event, I mean, probably not ours because we don't do this, but where it's like really bad elevator pitches, where you're like, oh, my name is such and such, and I sound like a robot, and this is my business, and this is my company, and blah, 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 blah. If you've ever watched Peanuts, the Charlie Brown movie Peanuts, and when the teacher is talking to Charlie Brown at the front of the room, and he's like, wah, 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 wah. That's what most people sound like when they do their elevator pitches. Or what do we do when we default, when we walk into a room, and all of a sudden we're like, so, what do you do? Like, No, guys. Did you know that 70% of people actually hate surface conversations? They hate the question of, so what do you do? They hate talking about the weather. You guys, I will literally teach you how to create better conversations by asking better questions, creating better conversation, nurturing connection capital so that you actually have an incredible network of people all around you.
Just a quick little invitation here for you to give one of my new favorite products a try. It's called Glossy. And if you know anything about me, that you know that I love to share things that I love. I love to talk about the things that I love that I'm using, whether it's new products, new services, fun books that I'm sharing about. So I'm always on the hunt for new products that help with high performance, that help me not only as a business owner, as a founder, as a speaker, as a podcaster, and even as a mom feel better, but it's got to be able to fit into my daily routine. And I have found one that is like my new obsession. It's called Glossy. It's a skin and a gut daily ritual supplement. It's a skin routine that you can drink. Not only does it taste amazing, like a light, refreshing lemon spa water that I could drink all day, seriously, but it's making me feel so recharged and like I'm feeding my body and skin everything it needs to keep up with me and my goals. It has a clinically studied probiotic in it that survives the trip to your gut so that you know that it's working, along with hyaluronic acid, which is incredible for glowy, hydrated look to your skin. And on top of that, it's loaded with skin-loving ingredients like zinc, magnesium, vitamin C, coconut water powder, minerals, electrolytes, and antioxidants. It's how I love to actually start my day as well as end my day, because when I wake up in the morning, I actually get the feeling that I feel less bloated, which, hello, is amazing. So for real, this is a game changer, especially if you travel, if you're busy, and if you have to have something that help you support your body while you are going after your big ideas. So if you want glowing skin and a happy gut, go grab your subscription, because it's the best results take 30 to 60 days. You can go to getglowsy.com. That's GETGLOCI.com, and use my coupon code CharityMajors for an awesome discount. Now, understand that this product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. But again, that's all the official legal stuff, right? Go to getglowsy.com and grab your skin and gut supplement, because great skin starts from within. That's at getglowsy, GETGLOCI.com, and use my coupon code CharityMajors. Grab your subscription today. You are going to love it. I have no doubt. Go to getglowsy.com and use the coupon code CharityMajors. Now, back to the show.
That create win-win-win collaborations. Your business will grow exponentially. Your life will thrive. Your soul will thrive. Did you know that it's actually a sign of a healthy soul to be in community? But spoiler alert, guess what? If you're feeling lonely right now, it actually doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. It actually just means that your soul is like, ooh, hello, ooh, like I'm feeling this, I have this need that I have to be in community. Like red flag, almost like if your shoulder hurts and you're kind of like, oh, okay, like maybe I need to go get a massage. Like, red flag, I've got a pain. Well, guess what? If you're feeling lonely, first of all, PS, 70% of leaders are feeling lonely, and 2 out of 3 people in our world today are feeling lonely. So this isn't just like maybe that's for somebody else. If maybe you're not lonely, guess what? It's the people sitting next to you, whatever room you're in. It's probably the kids' parents in your classroom, or probably even your kid's teacher, or maybe it is you. It's the people that you're sitting next to. 2 out of 3 people report feeling lonely. And this is, again, if they're even telling the truth. So probably more, 2.5 people out of 3 people are feeling lonely. Statistic wise, right? 70% of leaders are feeling lonely. So this is the people that you work with. This is the people that are your friends on Instagram. So you guys, we are on a big mission to create connection capital and healthy community. And you grabbing a copy of this book will help be a part of that mission. You sharing a copy of this book with someone will help with that mission. You leaving a review on Amazon will help with this mission. You sharing this out will help with this mission. We are on a big mission to change the culture of connection and community in this digital disconnected world. We would love for you to be a part. It starts by having better, quote unquote, elevator pitches. No, we actually teach what we call our signature statement, because here's the thing. Simon Sinek in his TED Talk, he talks about that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. But why do most people talk about what they do? We don't. In our signature statement, which I teach you in here how to do, guess what? You're going to actually be able to express why you do what you do. It's going to resonate with more people. More people are going to get on board with why you are doing what it is that you are doing, why you are selling what it is that you are selling, why you are passionate about what it is that you are passionate about in your life. This is how great leaders talk. This is how great leaders inspire action. They start with why. And I'm going to teach you how to do this in my new book, Networking Mastery. Okay, so grab your copy on Amazon, leave a review, help us shift culture to be better connectors, to create better conversations, to ask better questions versus just talking about the weather. We are shifting culture, and we would love, love, love for you to be a part. If you grab your copy, tag me. I would love to share it back out. I would actually love to hear what your favorite takeaway was, maybe how you have started to create better conversation. Because when it comes to conversation, here's also another thing, is that people won't remember what you say. They will only remember the way that you made them feel. Oh, are you having really great conversations? Are you being a really great listener? Are you being what I like to call the most interesting or interested person in the room? Guess what? I teach you which one you need to be in here. So grab your copy today. Let's help the world be better connectors in this digital age where we actually need healthy community. We need connection, our hearts and our soul. More people are feeling lonely than not. So help us create healthy community, better conversations. Grab your copy of my new book, Networking Mastery, on Amazon today. Leave a review, share it with a friend, connect with me on Instagram or LinkedIn, Charity Majors. We'd love to hear how this is beginning to help you create better connection and shift culture when it comes to community, when it comes to networking, when it comes to building connection capital. Thanks for being here. I hope you have an amazing, amazing day. Send me a message. I'd love to connect with you further. And we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for listening to the show. I hope it brought some value and some fun into your business and life. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast, and even share the episode with a fellow business bestie who you know will love it. It helps us continue to attract top-level guests and reach more and more women who are on their journey in business just like you. Remember that when money gets in the hands of good women, great things happen. Cheers to your success.